All right, welcome to the 10th press conference. This is in advance of the bye week. Coach gets a weekend off. Obviously, Portland State is the next game on tap on November 9th. But for this week, we've got the weekend, first bye week of the year. Coach Hawkins, all yours.
Well, tough ball game Saturday. Was really proud of our guys. Not the score we wanted, but boy, if you could have just been a part of the energy and the drive and the commitment and the focus and the togetherness that was happening on the sidelines, it was really magical. It really was. Just to see a number of guys who stepped up and had to fulfill roles, alter their roles. That was great. So I probably never been more proud of our players in a game since I've been back at Davis. And sometimes people look at the final score and think that's what makes you proud, but it was really Aggie pride, I think, at its finest, and just to see our guys battle and hang in there. The flip side of that is I just have to coach better. It comes down to details. You can't turn the ball over that many times. You can't have inopportune penalties. I think you're going to have penalties during plays, and I've said this before, that really good football teams don't always rank real high when it comes to the penalty category at the end of the year. But pre-snap penalties and post-snap penalties you got to clean those up, and pre-snap penalties are on the coaches, and I think post-snap penalties are on the players. But we got to clean that up. Got to clean up our turnovers. Just got to play at a little higher level of efficiency. You can't play a team like Weber and leave those things out there. But I thought our defense played magnificent. Had their backs to the wall several times, forced a lot of field goals on some short fields. They were playing Arena League football there a few times. Had some magnificent plays on special teams. Obviously, the kickoff return by Jalen was great, but had some other inopportune moments as well. Really have a ton of respect for Jay Hill and what he's doing at Weber. They've done a nice job there. He's a classy guy. He's a great football coach. Brent Myers, a friend of mine who coached the O-line there, he does a great job as well. They're well coached. They got a big, strong, fast, physical team, and they've really done a nice job building that thing into a consistent power in the Big Sky, and they've invested in that thing with facilities as well. So they got it rolling. But we have a bye week here. We need to get a little wind underneath our wings. We'll work on some fundamentals, compete a little bit. We've got to get back into school and academics and get focused for the long haul, and then put our best foot forward in Portland. And we'll go up there. We're not going to play downtown like we did before. We're out in Hillsboro, and so it'll be another state and a different stadium, and the journey continues. It just seems like every week this week or this year we've been in a different state, or indoors, outdoors, different weather. It's been very interesting, but that's life, and that's football. So hopefully we get a few more guys healed up, and we'll have that same strong commitment that these guys always have, and we'll get out here and work on some fundamentals, have a little fun, and breathe some life back into these guys and get ready to go for the Vikings next week.
We were playing in Hillsboro before?
Not that I know. Anytime we've played up there, it's always been over at
Civic
Stadium or whatever name
Yeah.
they have for it.
Multnomah Stadium.
Yeah, PGE Park.
I've been out there. I've been out there to that stadium, but I haven't played in it.
It's like a community stadium or something.
Yeah.
We play some high school games
Mhm.
out there and some.
Yeah.
But Portland State's there permanently now. I guess
Big
there's
bleachers on one side, nothing on the other.
Nothing on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched an Eastern Washington game or something one night, and I go, like, where are the bleachers?
Yeah. I think did they play baseball out there? Is there?
I think the Hops played out there for a while.
I think they
Yeah.
played some baseball there. Yeah.
Yeah. Hillsboro Hops. So, how good is bye?
Well,
As BYU or?
well, we'll see. Hopefully we handle it correctly. I think hopefully bye gets us healthy, helps us get back on track school-wise, lets these guys be a normal person a little bit for a week, work on some fundamentals, and kind of crack away a little bit at Portland State.
Portland playing a lot better than they have last year.
Really doing a nice job. They really are. They're explosive, kind of attack you on defense, run kind of a little bit of an unconventional scheme defensively, and but they've been having success with it. They're electric on offense. Good quarterback. He can run as well. Big tailback. Bevy of receivers. Doing well in special teams category. They always play an extremely tough preseason schedule, so it's hard, I think, to evaluate them. But they're a good football team.
Looking back over the first 9 games, we're now, what, 3/4 of the way through? Give us an assessment.
Really happy with their resolve and their effort and their commitment and their drive. The only game that really I didn't do a very good job getting them ready, I think, was Montana. And I think it was really more just expectations maybe kind of getting to them and taking the fun of playing football out of it. But have certainly battled, and again, a number of those games could have gone either way. But I'm going to say this again: it comes down to 3 plays a game. So I think when you sit back and you say, "Oh, we were close," well, that happens to a lot of teams that are close, and you've got to coach and you've got to play at a higher level of detail when it comes to turnovers and mental assignments and all that. So sometimes it's your standard that you adhere to. Can be fear of failure, or you hate losing, or you love winning, or you love succeeding, or you love doing things right. But just continuing to battle to capture some of those details in those games. But I mean, you can easily point to North Dakota State being 2 or 3 plays, and maybe North Dakota's 1 play. Any of those games, and really this game up to at a certain point, I think we had an opportunity to climb back in it.
Got a question again from the viewers from Kai, same guy last time. Down 15 with a little over 7 minutes left. Did you think about whether to go for it on 4th down?
I do. I think a lot of it is, do you have a call? What are they doing on defense? A lot of it is, do you have a call and do you feel good about it? It's not always so much about just gambling. It's not, hey, just throw them out there and see if you get snake eyes. It's, do you have a play based off of what they're doing and what you're doing? But yeah, I always think about going for it on 4th down, but it's kind of a combination between me and Coach Plow and where we're at and what the situation is, and yeah.
I think that was about a 4th and 5, wasn't it? Something like that.
I don't remember.
4th and 5, maybe about your own 30, something like that.
I thought about it a little bit. Coach Plow and I kind of commiserated a little bit on the sideline, and I don't think we were feeling it at that point, so we went ahead and punted. And our defense was playing decent, so you don't want to. You want to have plays that win games, but you also, as a coach, you don't want to commit a play that you're definitely going to lose the game. So you're thinking at that point, okay, if we go for it and we don't get it, now does that seal your fate the other way? Or should we go ahead and punt it? Our defense is playing well. Let them get after it. Try to stop the clock the other way.
All right, any other questions?
What the North Dakota State did with the 4th and 1?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep. Got to give those guys a lot of credit now. I mean, the Bison they're there for a reason, and winning begets winning, and losing begets losing, and those guys have enough confidence in what they do for them to go for it on 4th and 1, and then he hits it and takes it to the house. Got to give those guys a lot of credit. South Dakota State's a good football team, that's for sure.
They darn near beat Minnesota that first game.
Yeah, good football teams find a way to win, and they turned it over late there, and Bison made them pay.
All right, again, the bye week of the season. We're back in action at Portland State. This game's held in Hillsborough Stadium, November 9th. People will tune in on Sports 1140, and it'll be streamed live on Pluto TV as always. So thanks, Coach Hawk.
All right, go Eggs.
One more question.
Oh, one more question.
You talk at all about playoffs, like if we win these last 3, we still got a shot, that kind of thing?
I think we always try to paint a little bit of picture of the possibilities. I think you're hurting your club if you don't to some degree. I think clearly depends on how it goes. If you win out, could you have a shot to get in? Yeah, you could. You'd probably, rightfully so, you could probably argue for that. So there's some variance there, but then the reality is, hey, we got to beat Portland State. So we're always talking a little bit, just trying to give them so the schedule, they know what's going on in their own personal lives and academic lives. Not spending a lot of time on it, but you have to give them a little bit of forewarning about what could happen or what may happen. But we're always so locked in on the next game. It's not.
Well, 12-game schedule, 7 and 5. I mean, Northern
Yep.
Iowa had 5 losses last year, and
Yep.
they're only 6 and 5.
Yep.
You guys could be 7 and 5.
Yep.
And presumably at the end of the year, you might have just knocked off a number 4 or something.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Have you seen the rankings of Montana State?
I haven't seen it today.
Yeah.
Montana
I
State
don't know.
must have dropped.
I don't
a
know.
little bit.
But hey,
Gave
like I
up
said,
a blocked punt late.
we gotta
Jeez.
eliminate some mistakes and get after some details and see if we can have a shot against the Vikings.
All right.
All right, go Ags.